Hi, it's Len from Len's Handcrafted Wood Signs. Just wanted to show you my latest project, just real quick. It's a 2 foot by 3 foot tree of life. Everything is getting ready to be laid out right now. Okay, so I started cutting, trimming down the tree of life so I can get it all set up. I'll come back and I'll show you the full picture once that's done, but I have a board, I got everything laid out. This board, it gets used for many things, so it gets dirty, dusty, clean it out. And then over here on the other side, I have all glued up it's right now it's sitting about 25.5 by 40-inch panel all glued up. I still got to go through, sand it, clean it, get it ready to go. Then I'll do with my display, I'll put my photo, I'll put that up on there, and I will put carbon paper underneath there. I'll trace the whole thing out. I'm probably going to have to add a little bit to it and make sure that everything looks good. Make sure that the glue seams, the knots, and stuff like that are in good spots. All right, we'll bring you back in a little bit. Good morning. So we're back out here now. Let's see how that comes out. Not sure how well you can see it, but I have everything done out. I cut off the corners trying to reduce some of the weight. Got it all drilled out, ready to go, getting ready to cut. So what I'm going to be doing, and simply because I've never used them before, when I first started, I was going in and I bought a bunch of packs of different sizes and trying to figure out what I thought I would use. Well, I bought a pack of Flying Dutchman. The smaller sizes I use a lot. There's no 2/0 left. I got some 1s, some 3s, some 5s, but I've never really used much over a 7. This is pretty thick. I haven't figured a use for a 9 or a 12 yet, so I think I'm going to try the 9. When I actually go in to do the cutting, I'm going to go in. I've got some Olson spiral blades. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to use these to go in and cut out the interior holes. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to go through and prop up the table. I'm going to try and cut the outside first, just simply because I'm going to try and reduce the weight. And I want to be able to go over to the router and I want to shape the outside ahead of time. So I think it'd be a lot easier to do it now as a solid unit doing the routering than later. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna do the outside. It should reduce the weight. I still may have to put an extension on the table. I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna try and do the heavier parts, the bigger parts. I'll try and get in here and do the large openings first. Normally I don't. Normally I will start with the middle part first, but I think just because of the weight, I'm gonna go in and try and do the bigger parts. I think it would be better in the long run. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to show a whole lot of that, just simply because of the amount of work that goes into it. And you guys have all seen people scroll sawing and stuff. So I'll stop periodically, show you what's going on, see how it's going. But I'm not real good with the editing yet, where I can speed everything up to 5 times or whatever so that it's, reasonable. So we'll see from there. All right, I'll be back. happy camper right now to start off with. I got it up in there. I have about 36 holes, so I bought a dozen blades. I went from here to here, and that first blade broke. So I'm hopeful that I don't have a bad batch, or I will need to adjust what I'm doing. We shall see. Kind of hopeful it'll be all right, but maybe it was just the way I held it and started. So hopefully we can get up and running. Now it's certainly starting off a lot better. I'm already struggling with the weight here. So we'll see what we can do. Well, this isn't going so well. I think I'm going to change my plan here a little bit, at least in the beginning. Oy. And see what we can. I'm going to switch back to the Flying Dutchman. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to start with a new blade again. I'm going to come in with a number 9. It's going to limit how I can go. I'm going to have to go in reverse here with my blade. No, it's not recommended, but don't think I have much choice at this point. The other one, I figured I would get 2 per hole, 3 per hole. Well, I've already gone through 2 here, so we'll go back through and see what we can do here with this one and see what happens. My worry is going to be trying to get maneuverability. Obviously, it's going to be the biggest trick, I think, here. But got to do what we got to do, right? So let's slow. Everything's in shape. And now what I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm actually shaping. This is what we're working on right now. So it's flat on one side, coming through. And I just do each one pretty much individual. I might do 2 or 3 at a time, like this one. I've started some of these just because instead of flipping it around and back and forth and such. So I try and go through each one. Each one is different. Just like every branch is different. I Try not to do the same thing twice. Might, don't know. You'll have divots in there. Some of them will be rounded. Some of them will go in like this because that's the way the tree goes. It kind of all varies, and I don't look at each one. I just kind of watch the way the wood goes, kind of go with the grain, and see where each one leads me. So like this one's got a big divot on the top. This one's on the bottom. Just kind of the way it felt at that time when I was doing it. So these ones here, I might come close to connecting a little bit. I don't really know until I get there. So each one is kind of individual. I use a Dremel right now. I got a cone-shaped burr on there that I go through. And then I will be setting up the sanding at some point, hopefully today. I have some things I have to do this afternoon, so trying to get through all the shaping right now in hopes of being able to sand tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow's Wednesday. So, yeah, hopefully tomorrow after lunch I'll be able to. I'm going to be busy early. So, that's where we are. That's where we're getting to.